I'm here with your business boost for the day. And in this particular video, I wanted to talk to you about multiple streams of income, right? MSIs for those of us who know the acronym. But more importantly, like how to do it the right way. So there's a number of different ways in which people have used to create multiple streams of income. But here's the most important thing to know at the very start to really get you motivated. The average millionaire has 7 forms of income. That's 7 streams of income, right? Which means that they don't rely on one particular source for which they gain their money. So for those of you who are kind of like in jobs and that's all you're relying upon, that's when you're basically going to get yourself in trouble. Because here's the thing, what happens if you lose your job? Have you got enough income to sustain your particular lifestyle? And if so, then how long for? 3 months, 6 months, and then what, right? So this is the idea behind building multiple streams of income, because there is a lot of value behind it for those of us who really truly grasp and understand the concept, right? MSI, multiple streams of income. Now, the right way to do it, in my opinion, is to use your content to promote what you want, right? So create content to answer specific questions to provide a solution to someone's problem. Yeah, so what you really want to do is you want to recommend tools that you use to resolve a problem that they have. You see, what most affiliates actually do is that they recommend multiple tools, right? If you go, for example, if you're doing research on, let's say, for example, hosting, right? What you'll find is you'll probably come to a website and it's going to say, hey, look, with GoDaddy, you've got this. With JustHost, you've got this. With Bluehost, you've got this. With HostGator, you've got this, right? The reason they do that, guys, is because there's not necessarily one that they're married with that they're really actually recommending, right? What they're really doing is they're just throwing a whole bunch of options out and hoping something will stick. In other words, they're throwing shit against the wall and hoping that something will stick, that something will resonate with you. Now, here's a better way of doing it. So what you need to understand is that if people are trying to learn, they don't really care about your story, right? I know I talk a lot about your story and why it's so important to promote, right? I mean, if you think about it, I'm a personal branding specialist, right? That's what I'm really focused upon. So if you understand the fact that I'm telling you that people don't care, you know that there's a reason for it. So now I'm not saying that people don't care about your story in general. What I'm trying to say is that people don't care about your story when they're trying to learn. So what you really want to do when you're creating this content, right, is you want to focus on the problem that they have. That's why I said earlier on, you want to create content to answer specific questions. And those specific questions can be based on the tools that you've used, the courses that you've been through to help answer those particular questions, those particular problems. And then you want to recommend them, right? You don't want to be like a product flogging affiliate, right? Which is what a lot of people do. You see people posting like all kinds of products in like Facebook groups, right? Like essentially like Facebook spamming groups. You see people adding people to groups and that are unsolicited. And then what they do is they pitch like a new product every single day. What they're doing is they're throwing shit up against the wall, hoping that something will stick. But instead, what you want to do is you want to use a specific tool, right? Say, for example, WordPress. WordPress is what I use for my blog. And so now for the rest of my life, I will be able to recommend people to use WordPress and why it is that I chose WordPress. Yeah, I did my research, right? I looked at all the different options. I weighed up what was what, and I realized what was best for me and my needs, and what I believe is best for everybody else's needs as well. And that is why I chose WordPress, right? So I can recommend WordPress for life. Even though I can't make an affiliate fee from that, that's fine. There are other products that I can recommend that can help me make money from that, right? So that's essentially the way you want to do it. You don't want to be a product flogging spammer, right? Affiliate, sorry. You basically want to be the solution provider to a problem that somebody has, especially in their business, right? Imagine if you're the person that comes across like there's someone asking a question like, oh shit, how do I do this? Or how do I resolve this problem? And you come across and go, hey, look, I've written this blog post or I've done this training video on this and I think it would help you out. Then instead of you saying, hey, look, here's my link, buy this shit, right? You now come across it as an authority. You now come across as someone who actually gives a damn, who's actually providing a solution. Who do you think they're going to listen to more? Someone who's saying, hey, look, buy my shit? Or someone who goes, hey, look, I put together this training. It may help you with your problem. Now, here's where the power really lies in how you can create multiple streams of income. You really want to focus on one problem, one solution, aka micro solutions, right? Because nobody likes being sold to. Well, not everybody likes being sold to. I like being sold to because I love being taken through the process to really see if someone knows what they're talking about. But not everyone likes being sold to. But every single person on the planet likes buying. Yeah? That's a dime drop right there. That alone was worth watching this video. So here's how you utilize that. Focus on one problem and provide one solution. What's that one problem that they're trying to fix? Are they trying to figure out how to auto post on social media groups? Are they trying to figure out how to post on multiple social media platforms at one time? Are they trying to figure out how to do live videos? Are they trying to figure out how to monetize their YouTube account? Are they trying to figure out how to make money from their blog? Are they trying to figure out how to email market like a pro? Are they trying to figure out how to put together an email autoresponder sequence? Are they trying to figure out which email platform to use, right? There are so many different ways to create streams of income. I mean, look, I just rattled off 8 off the top of my head without even really sitting down and brainstorming real ideas that I could actually put out there. So here's what you do. You create a piece of content based on the solution that you're using and why you'd recommend people using them, right? And you think about it, once you create that one piece of content, that's money for life. Every time someone reads that blog post that you've written, every time someone goes through that video that you've created, every time someone listens to that podcast and goes and checks out your link, you will make money, right? There are literally programs out there, guys, that makes there's $297 per month, right? And it gives you 40% of the revenue. That's like $120, something like that. Like, every single month, as long as that person saves that tool. And the tool is so powerful that most people, once they get that $297, they can't back out because their business system is created around it. Imagine if you're the person, if someone comes along and goes, look, I need a system that's going to help me manage this a lot easier. I don't have the technical skills. I don't have the technical abilities. I really don't give a damn about learning how to do it. I just want a great tool that's going to show me how to do it and really make this process a lot easier for me. Imagine if you were the person who came along and go, hey, look, I've put together this training video that I think is perfect for your problem. Maybe you should watch the video, you know? So that's another point I want to touch on, guys. Don't hard sell. People hate, me personally, I hate pressure selling, right? To each their own, right? Some people are like real sales sharks, but to me, I just don't like it. I like being a person who provides solutions to problems. I like to be the person who's like, hey, look, this is what I use, and this is why I use it. Up to you whether you want to use it or not. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not the person who's going to go, hey, look, you know, this is why you should use it. And it's point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And, you know, you should buy this shit right now. If you don't buy today, you're going to die tomorrow. Right? I hate that shit. I don't know about you, but I hate it. Right? So I don't put people through that particular process. So what I'm going to say is one problem, one solution, aka micro solutions. Be that person who provides the one solution for the one problem, right, by connecting them, and then people will take on what it is that you're offering. They will listen to you eventually, maybe not immediately, but they will at some point in time. And the way you can utilize that is say, every time you create a piece of content, imagine, right, that content is available forever. I've literally created pieces of content like 5 years ago that paid me $1,700 3 weeks ago. $1,700, $1,700 US dollars, 5 years ago, right? I hope that really sinks in about how powerful this really is. This is what I call building an empire of content, right? Or building an army of affiliates, you know, call it whatever you want. But there is so much power in what that actually means and what that actually says, that you can utilize this strategy forever and start building multiple streams of income. What do you use for your blog? What do you use for your host? What do you use for your email marketing? What do you use to learn how to email market? What do you use to learn how to blog? Bang. 5 multiple streams of income right there, right? Create a piece of content for each one, put it out there, refine it as you go on, maybe even make it better, right? Do what you got to do, and then as time goes on, you know, people are going to start buying. And yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. It doesn't mean that that's your primary focus. It doesn't mean that that's your primary form of income. But just like the millionaires have 7 different forms of income, right? You also want to create multiple streams as well, because that's going to allow you to get a piece of a pie from different streams. And then when you add them all up together, you've got a really nice pile of cash at the end of the year for all of your efforts. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to create a piece of content that's valuable, that solves a problem, and then you want to recommend a solution or a tool or a course that you've used to solve that problem, and and make sure you tell people how it's going to help them with what their problem actually is, and how beneficial it is going to be to have that particular tool. All right, so look, I hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly enjoyed putting it together for you. Today's business boost, again, how to build multiple stream incomes and how to do it the right way. If you got some sort of value from this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you hated this video, go ahead and give me an angry emoji, all right? So I hope you enjoyed it again. I'm going to finish this video now, but I will be back again tomorrow with our business boost then, as well as Saturday, all right? So thank you again for stopping by. I appreciate the love. Take care, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.